Most everybody in the city has that TikTok.
Oh my god, dude, her face!
I just don't understand why you went up and touched her.
The video she posted has currently reached 517,000 views.
Damn.
Yeah.
Me and the officer had the same reaction. Damn, so you f***ed up, huh?
These little girls have continued to incite a mob and I've been harassed all day.
Best of body cam. Today's kind of a throwback video. Well, I mean, body cams, we can conjure them up from any time, right? But this one was actually in the news a while ago. It's when apparently this lady was accused of inappropriately touching a teenager because she was upset over having a short miniskirt. She is a body cam Karen. Now, this one was pretty popular. It came out a while ago. I never saw it. And of course, a body cam and a Karen. That's my forte. I have to do that. Let's just go into the video. And then if there's any interesting updates from what happened to her, we will investigate that.
These little girls have continued to incite a mob and I've been harassed all day.
So she came up, did that, and then she touches me, or she does that, and then she says, "You're underage, you should probably hide that. If you think I'm underage, why are you touching a minor at all? Especially if you think I don't have underwear on."
Yeah, the logic wasn't there.
No.
Oh my God.
I was honestly thinking she was a minor. She should probably keep it covered because of the kids that were...
But also, a minor to minor is a lot different than an adult to a minor. It'd be worse if she was an adult, no?
Well, no.
Are you Ida?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Good.
Good to meet you.
Oh my God, this is about to be so
These
embarrassing.
little girls have continued to incite a mob and I've been harassed all day. Not only did they took it down from St. George Post and her Facebook, but now she put it on Instagram and now she put it on TikTok.
Yeah, because you did that.
I remember you looked at my Instagram account and they've been harassing me all day. So I turned notifications off and everything, but they are trying to reach out to they're inciting someone that reaches out for personal information to people to get their personal information, or someone that is known to like hunt people down.
Okay. Like PI?
Not FBI, but someone that can, I don't know, what do you...
It's just a person that will either reach out to me.
I think it's kind of annoying that she keeps roping this person or this kid in with everything, because like this is all on you, lady, you know?
They are able to obtain information and they share it.
As like a private investigator?
Yeah, as a private...
Whether the goal is to get somebody fired,
Sure.
something like that.
Yeah, why is she roping her kid into
continue
it?
to tag this guy and reach out to this guy to find it, my personal private information.
Sure.
And all of my stuff is usually private anyway. I don't normally disseminate my stuff out there. But in this particular situation, I told them who I was because not only were there minors involved that were all seated around me, but my son was present as well. And so that's the only reason why I was like, listen, charges can like happen. You're hanging out, your private parts are hanging out in private in front of my
What? Wait, hold on. Okay, so this is her version of events.
It was because not only were there minors involved that were all seated around me, but my son was present as well. And so that's the only reason why I was like, listen, charges can like happen. You're hanging out, your private parts are hanging out in private in front of
That
minors.
is so
It's not
creepy.
something that you should take lightly, like cover up. But it doesn't give them the right to disseminate my information publicly like that.
Has anyone else like had a time where a teacher has told them that they need to cover up a little bit more? And there's two different types of this in my experience. One, a teacher that's just like following the books, like, hey, bitch, you better cover up them spaghetti straps. And then two, a teacher that seems mad about it, like mad about what you're wearing. Have you guys had that experience before? I've had some that like are just like, hey, you should do this, and then some that have this weird like, I don't know, just element to it that doesn't need to be there. And hers has that same thing too, like the judgment or the jealousy or the something. Like it's creepy. It's not just follow the rules. Like she has some personal tie to it. It's so weird. It's righteous. It's jealous. Yeah, it's weird.
But it doesn't give them the right to disseminate my information publicly like that, and to try to harass me to the extent that I've been having it. Like, I believe I'm 100% in believing in freedom of speech and free, but when you omit, delete, and make it seem like one situation is totally different than the other, and then accuse me of sexual harassment without
It was though.
facts. Like, at some point, something needs to be done. It needs to be stopped. And they have a reputation for doing this, which is why none of the minor kids wanted to get up and say anything. And so, I don't.
The video she posted has currently reached 517,000 views.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah.
Me and the officer had the same reaction. Damn, you f***ed up, huh? So you need me to dig you out of this or something? 500,000 views on a local post is pretty crazy. He said, damn.
517,000 views.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just kind of
And
blew up.
people
It's by
are-
far her most viewed video. It just kind of.
And it's because she's putting me out there as like a sexual predator.
Karen. Just.
Yeah.
her-
Well, you did do
part
something
is-
weird.
The hard part is, even if it's edited and made it deleted, obviously you could be looking at slander if it's not completely true, but the fact that you did touch her skirt, she can claim, if she wants, she can claim sexual battery, right? She hasn't. There's no legal investigation right now on either of you. Nobody's in trouble right now for any of that stuff, but it would have to be founded, right, on both ends, right? We know that you saw this, but we don't have any video evidence of her hanging out. We don't have any witnesses that have come forward and said this is what's happening other than I only have
Because-
your account.
Because most of them were men, and I forwarded you a text message of the person that was with me that was a male, and it was like, I would be arrested in a nanosecond if I was sexually accused.
I think that's another thing that she got from it too. Like, men were complaining about it and they couldn't do anything. So I'm going to be the one that says something. Like, I also was getting a little bit of like boy mom in this too. So the like catering to the guys and then like, you don't put that in front of my son was like, this lady's just fucking weird. She's a weird lady. There's way too much weirdness here.
Accused of like.
Yeah, there's a pick me, a boy mom.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, okay. I'm gonna say it. Yes, it feels like pick me, boy mom combo, and she ends up meeting girl that stands up for herself and is not. No. Like, we're not doing this, and she's mad about it. She probably has a lot of little pick me and boy mom qualities that have come out over the years, and this is the first time that like she got fucked, bro.
Sexually, it was like, I would be arrested in a nanosecond if I was sexually accused of like touching someone inappropriately.
Oh yeah,
right?
Not touching. I just mean they saw the
Right.
witnesses come forward. There's documentation for it, that kind of thing.
But because of the sensitivity of the nature, and everyone thought she was a minor because she did look like a minor, and there was a ton of kids. It was the high school ball.
Did you think she was a minor?
Yes, I did. I
So
actually
why'd
thought
you
she was-
touch
and
her?
That's why I was like.
I just don't
So
understand.
he
I
got
don't understand why you
charged.
went up and touched her.
Why would
I
you do
didn't
that?
touch her as a person. Like,
I mean, you confront it.
Also,
Let me see how that works,
also, you can be critical pick me boy mom and be like, hey, you should cover up and be a bitch without touching a child. Like, the entitlement of I'm superior to you, so I'm going to talk down to you and I'm going to touch you. And you can't do, and you're not supposed to do anything about it is crazy. Like, that's actually crazy. Like, you don't have to touch the child. You do not have to do it.
I got a standing ovation from everyone that was seating.
I bet you did,
Totally
Miss
beside
Pick
the
Me.
point legally.
Cover.
And everybody clapped. And everybody clapped. That's what she just said. Oh my God. She's a pick me.
A kid by touching another kid.
It's protecting a kid by covering their private parts.
Correct, but that's
No,
not
because
your
you
job to do.
didn't. No, you were not protecting that child by covering their private parts because you didn't like that child. You didn't like the girl. That's why you did it. You did it because you didn't like her, not because you were trying to protect her.
Well, they weren't covering up, and
Call us. That's what I was trying to tell you.
I was trying to. You could see me on the video
You
trying
told
to
me that
dial
it
the
would
phone.
take too long for us to get there, so you did.
No, that's what I. But I was trying to dial you guys, but because they had everyone storming in, and you could see how they were being.
I thought she was sexually battered. That's her claim.
No, that's her claim. That's her claim.
That's her claim, and all she knows is somebody grabbed her from behind.
No, because I told her that her parts were hanging out. And then when nothing was being done and all the little kids behind me were just staring, that's when I proceeded to cover. And I was trying to dial I mean, you see me on the video where I have my phone in hand and I'm trying to dial, but I couldn't even dial. And then that's when the owner was coming up. So it's all
I understand that
perception.
there's inappropriateness with how she's dressed. I can totally understand that portion. I can understand that things got blown out of proportion.
And
I
where
can understand
we
your standpoint from
lose
it, but I
ya-
guess what do you want me to do?
Oh, okay.
Well, the post needs to come down and they need to
That's freedom of
stop.
speech. There's no crime.
Not when they.
They can say whatever they
No,
want.
but I mean,
Oh,
they're-
she thought she was gonna call the police, and they were gonna say, "Take down your Instagram reel," and they were gonna say, "Oh no!" Like she really thought that that's what they were gonna do.
reaching me. I mean, all their little friends.
Have you told them
everyone-
to stop talking to you?
No, because
Try that.
No, because then that is me
Being
instigating
vulnerable?
them.
But that's the only way that they can be harassing you. If you tell them to not contact you and then they contact you, then that's criminal.
Well,
If you don't say anything and you're engaging in it, then this is just a civil banter that the unfortunate thing is you're held to a little bit higher standard than that.
Dude,
then
they
if I-
yo, I just gotta say, they got her. They got her. She thought, these little kids, I'm better than them. These dumb little girls. She was like, these little hoes. And they got her, bro. They got her. That is so funny to me. Like,
Civil banter that the unfortunate thing is you're held to a little bit higher standard than that.
Oh, but then if I engage in a conversation, then that
also,
makes it
yes, if
appear
I found
like
Ario
I
said
am.
you have no right to touch any person's child or adult without their consent, regardless of the situation. Yo, chat, hold on. Can you imagine if you got a call from the school that a parent, somebody's mom, like pulled your daughter's skirt down? I wouldn't punt a middle schooler across the football field. But you call me and you say it's another parent, I'm gonna roll up. I got some words to say. I got some words.
But then if I engage in a conversation, then that makes it appear like
You don't have to.
I am.
I'm just telling you, I can't do much. Legally, there is no... I can't tell them to stop posting anything.
So what would be
It's
your
freedom of
best
speech.
advice for her to respond? Should she come up with a drafted response of, please do not contact me any further?
That's what I tell everybody that has any claims for any type of electronic communication harassment. The hard part was, if they do contact you, yeah, we're gonna have a crime. I'd have to contact these girls. But is that their real names? Where do they live? Like, I don't have their information. You don't know them. We just know that they have accounts.
I
could look it up.
they've
They
got.
have business.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
Then
then-
I can reach out to them if they continue to harass you. That's
And then
upon
they're,
certain requirements.
and then
to be
not
done.
only do I block them, and I just, I block them and I take a screenshot, but they're now making up fake names.
Right,
fake
that's part of the
profiles.
harassment. So I
Yeah,
haven't contacted them because
that's part of the internet, lady.
I don't have any legal reason to yet. If you tell them to stop contacting you, then I can reach out to each one individually and tell them they can't contact you. It doesn't mean they have to put their videos down, but they can't contact you by indirect means or by direct means. So if they make a fake one, technically it's a Class B misdemeanor for every message they send after they've been advised by me or law enforcement that they cannot. Which it sounds like they're probably going to continue doing that, so they'll be looking at their own list of charges. But as far as legal, I know where you're coming from, but legally, I can't, and I would be unconstitutionally removing those videos.
So our best course of action is going to be coming up with a drafted response saying to cease any
post it
further
on
communication
that.
to you.
Yeah, just to not talk to you.
To contact, who do they contact?
Oh my God. You know what else? She's playing dumb right now. She has put herself in this situation. She has, by her own actions. She's like sitting back and like kind of just juggling the police officer and her kid being like, well, what do I do? What? And they're doing this to me. So what can be done? What can we do? Like, bitch, you got yourself into this situation. Why are you offloading it to these two people? And how do we fix this? How do we make them stop? So you're saying there's nothing you can do to help me, a citizen? Like, dude. Yeah, she's acting like a victim. She's acting like a victim, and it's like, please, everyone help me.
Just saying.
Well, no, because I've obviously contacted. See, the problem is that people, they're under the perception that I, for no reason approached her. I just touched her inappropriately.
You did.
right?
That's exactly what
And
happened.
If I was a mom and my daughter came and told me those circumstances, I would
Oh my God, the moms are talking shit about her. Like, she really thought, like, ooh, fuck those little girls, fuck those kids, you know? But then the parents found out about this, and the people in town, they know, you little creep. So, wow, I'm really loving the justice here. I'm really loving it. Good on those girls for posting that video. Good on
be
them.
pissed, and I would be contacting you, right? But because they haven't done that, they're not willing to, you know, and I haven't, like, addressed it. I haven't approached it. I haven't said anything. I've been pretty silent.
That's the best way to approach it, because everything blows over.
Oh, the teens tell their side. Here, let's skip ahead like 10 minutes. Girls' side.
So she came up, did that, and then she touches me, or she does that, and then she says, "You're underage, you should probably hide that. If you think I'm underage, why are you touching a minor at all? Especially if you think I don't have underwear on."
Yeah, the logic.
Oh my
doesn't
God,
work
ew!
for me. That's why I was wondering when you mentioned that you thought she might be drinking. I thought there's a judgment issue maybe going on too.
Right.
And then she came back up a second time after Avery came up. Our other friend Avery, fun fact, same name. She was standing right next to her. And the second time she came up, she touched both their hips and squeezed them, like pinched us.
Dude, no. Like that right there is so gross, dude. That is gross. I'm like trying to weave it into the boy mom pick me thing, but no, just gross. Like an entitlement to thinking like, oh, I can touch these people's bodies because of I don't know. What a weirdo. Like, yeah, you know, sometimes guys, like certain videos will get posted on TikTok or whatnot, and I'm like, wow, they should leave this person alone, or this person didn't deserve this. No, this lady is a nut job. I'm so glad they blew her shit up, bro.
Said the second time she came up, she touched both their hips and squeezed them,
Like pinched us.
and said she was going to call Child Protective Services if she saw
And then
her
the
butt
rest
cheeks
was on
on
video.
I saw the video.
And you know what's so funny too? She really thought she did something with that. Like the other men were like, "Man, I'm so uncomfortable," and she was like, "I'll do something about it." And she came up and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna call Child Protective Services on you if you don't get along your skirt." And she thought they were gonna be like, "Oh my God, well, I don't even know what her logic was. I can't even like. Why do I try to rationalize sometimes? Why try? Why?"
1,000 other people saw it too.
Yeah.
When the first time, she never said anything. You turned around when the first touch, was that just skirt or was that your body?
No, that was my body and my skirt.
So my perspective was, because I
She saw
had
it.
the perfect view of it. She's sitting on the bed trailer, and it looked like she got up and said something to her husband or the dude that she was with, like handed him something, and then she just sassily walked right up to her, and I don't think she said anything. She just pulled the skirt down, then says something, and then walks back. And then that's when I told her, I was like, hey, she just pulled her skirt down, that was weird.
And then we all started
Yeah,
talking.
so then there's this group, they're talking, they're saying this stuff, they're all looking at her for probably maybe 80 seconds, 90 seconds. And then she gets up again, comes over, and that's when they started going back and forth. I let her go for a sec, and then I went over and was just kind of tripping. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't talk to her, you have no right, blah, blah.
And there was mention of where she was saying, I don't want to, in the video, she said, I don't want to see your whole ass cheeks, right?
Yeah, but yeah.
And even if it was a little bit of, let's say, butt exposed, right? You're not talking your correct?
I had
So-
shorts and underwear on.
And so she's also claiming that they couldn't have been on because she saw, like I said.
And phone, yeah.
That's a little of their context. But in this next part, the lady actually apparently comes back to the police station.
Okay, so I told you I'd do a full investigation if they came forward, right? So they came forward with their side of the story. I only had yours.
Oh my God.
After listening to everything, totality about everything going on, I've talked to Sakura. I got some of their video. I've got the TikToks. I think most everybody in the city has that TikTok.
Oh my God.
And
Oh
then
my
you've
God, dude,
got,
her face.
Your statement, her statement. So I try to make it as unbiased and fair as I can, right? I do have some concerns from what I've been told by them. Obviously, some things you've also told to me, right?
Oh my God.
When we talk, two wrongs don't make a right. When we were talking about that, I said, there's criminal behavior that's happened, regardless. And the other aspect was, if she was exposed and there was a lewdness aspect, would I investigate it? Absolutely.
Dude, what is up
And
with
was the
that
other claim.
stare?
Those are two little things that electronic
Like
communication
eyes
harassment would
wide,
address.
like
Everything that's
yeah,
coming now is
God.
going to be from who knows where. They even mentioned, I don't even live in the country, some of these text messages that you're getting. If anything comes in further, you're probably going to have to report that to Santa Clara where you live. for the electronic side because that's going to be now an internet-related crime that's not
Well,
related.
it's happening while I'm at work, like during business hours while I'm at work, which is
Nobody
why
cares
I'm
about
saying-
business
Where
hours.
are you working? Typically with something like this where I don't have video, if I didn't have video footage, it'd probably be going a different route with this because there's video footage and because of the claims made and I have to protect victims. Today you're going to be placed under arrest for sexual battery. Okay? So, unfortunate side of all this.
You're arresting me?
Yeah, right now you are under arrest, okay? So
Yes, you are.
Put your hands behind your back.
Don't reach in your purse, please.
No, I was just trying
Unblur,
to-
unblur. Thank you.
Just follow those instructions.
And just relax your hands here.
How come I didn't get to see her face the moment she found out that she was being... Did the girls have a watch party for this? Like, I can only imagine that they put this body cam footage on the TV, because I would have.
No,
We can keep it
You need to
protected.
call, come get your car.
I'm sorry. What?
Is there somebody we can call for you to have them come pick up your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
Who?
Who is it you want to call?
Husband?
Probably my 17-year-old is at home. So,
Control.
Just double walk them so they don't cinch you.
Okay. Oh my god, dude. Her getting arrested is too
What
good.
should I do?
well, I
These are
mean,
the facts of the
honestly,
case.
I was honestly thinking she was a minor, and
That's
she
even
should
worse.
Probably keep it covered because of the kids that were.
But also a minor to minor is a lot different than an adult to a minor. It'd be worse if she was an adult, no?
Well, no, I was looking at it from a mother's perspective, like, you know what I mean?
Shut up.
What do you have any type of pocket? I don't.
Yeah, I do.
I'll just search those instead of going
I don't
into
have
all
anything.
everything. You don't have anything concealed on you that's illegal? No drugs, guns, bombs, that kind of stuff? Wearing a bra?
Yeah.
Nothing in your bra?
No.
Okay, they go through a body scanner, so just tell everybody that. I'm not concerned with you shooting me in the back of the head. Are you gonna do that?
No, I don't.
Oh my
no,
god.
I
These are
honestly,
just
like,
standard questions we have to ask everybody.
oh, okay.
Otherwise, I would do a full search on you, but I understand
Yeah.
circumstances here, so you can just walk this way. I don't want you to fall though. These ones work, so I don't have to reach over. You just slide in with backwards is the easiest.
Oh,
Goodbye.
I actually can get in.
Okay, watch your hands.
Goodbye, strange little lady.
Well, the woman who went viral on TikTok for pulling down a teenager's miniskirt is expected to make her first appearance in court today. Ida Ann Lorenzo was charged with 1 count of sexual battery following the April incident at a St. George restaurant.
Wait,
Lorenzo
let me see-
continues to deny touching the teen's skin, saying she tugged down the girl's skirt because the skirt was too short. In the days following the incident, it was also reported that Lorenzo was fired from
I wanted to see her in court. Let me see if I can find the original video. Hold on. Karen was upset. My friend is wearing a mini skirt, so she aggressively grabs it, yanks down, and says, "You're probably underage, then you shouldn't be wearing that," then causes a scene in a busy restaurant. Now, guys, remember, we're looking for the moment that she said, everybody stood up and clapped. Why is nobody clapping?
State, and if I have to watch your ass cheeks hanging out again, I will call CPS.
Do it.
So, I will.
Yeah, go for it right now.
She's over 18.
She is 19 years old.
But
You don't get to touch her. You don't
get to touch
We're
her.
all sitting over
You
there.
don't get to touch
Yeah,
her.
I
Then
do.
you can come up and talk to her. You do not get to touch her.
Dude.
Really?
We would love for you to call the police. Go ahead and call the police.
Why are you? So why are you?
No, it's not appropriate.
Okay. Well, I love a little justice in the morning.